Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Afternoon and morning depends on when you leave.
What's up, y'all? We up in here.
You officially on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. BKS1 Radio. I was just having a great conversation with my brother before the show. Peace and blessings to everybody. Peace and blessings to everybody. I'm always excited to be here. Got my brother from another mother in the building.
We here.
No doubt. Let me introduce this brother right here. He's the man, always understands. Together we had the master plan.
For sure.
We call him what? Smooth.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Man Cave Day Show. We up in here.
No doubt.
The man who needs no introduction. The man, the mastermind. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, thank you.
The one and only Storm Norm.
I'm just humbly Storm Norm, the General. Peace and blessings to everybody, man. I love you all.
Yes, sir.
We're going to rock out today. We're going to talk about some things today. Interesting topic as well. We're going to talk about some things going on in the world, some current events and all of that. But first and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. Salute, peace and blessings to everyone watching us live right now on Twitter and Periscope. Shout out to everyone watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. Shout out to everyone listening to us live on what? The TuneIn app. The TuneIn app.
Yes.
I'm going to show y'all right now. So if y'all don't have the TuneIn app, make sure you download it. It is free. It's free, people. It's free. All right, so make sure y'all download that. We are good. Just download it. Please. Okay? It's free.
Yes, man.
iPhone, your Android, your tablet, all right?
Even your vehicle if you got Wi-Fi.
Yes, download it. Please. It's free. All your favorite radio stations is on the TuneIn app, and guess who's on there? BKS1 Radio is on there.
That's right. 24 hours a day.
Yes, of course. But of course. Okay, and moving right along. We're going to give some love to everybody on the check-in. Shout out to Wendy Chef Johnson. Shout out to Douglas E. James.
Salute.
Shout out to Michelle D. Carter. Michelle, what's good? Deidre Howard. Francois. Toya Snow on the check-in. Toya, what's good? Moose Span on the check-in. Demetria on the check-in. Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. Tanisha Hoggs on the check-in. Jude Flex Joseph Sr. on the check-in. Author Jude Flex Joseph Sr. on the check-in. Timothy Beverly on the check-in. Dee Dee Graham on the check-in. Ingrid Judge on the check-in. Sandy B. Hey, what's up?
What's up, sis?
Good afternoon. Alicia, Platinum Listener Mitchell on the check-in. George Moore on the check-in. DT on the check-in. D-Mac on the check-in. Walter Lucky Church Simmons on the check-in. Man, I'm loving y'all. Nikki Owens on the check-in. What's up, Nikki? Kenny Johnson on the check-in. Kaz Minor, Marie Thompson, Mal Davis, Greg Booth, Latoya Drummond on the check-in. Terrence Bellamy, just all of y'all, man. Peace and blessings. Let's clap it up for the people.
Definitely.
We're going to clap it up for y'all. Wow. Kenneth Turner on the check-in. All right, so now let's get this thing started. So one of the things we're going to be talking about when we get to the topic is it's not just the men. Where women go wrong in the relationship.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's not just the men. We're going to talk about where women go wrong in the relationship. Because y'all know y'all do stuff. It's not just us all the time. Can we be honest about that, ladies? It's not just us all the time. Is it, P?
It's never us.
Okay.
It's like a lot. Sometimes it's us. Okay,
first thing we're going to address, right? First of all, I gotta clap it up for Chris Brown.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, I gotta clap it up for Chris Brown. Because Chris Brown signs a new deal to become one of the youngest artists ever to own his masters. That's an accomplishment.
That's definitely an accomplishment.
That's an accomplishment in itself, baby.
Man, listen.
It's a beautiful thing.
There's some people go through their whole careers without accomplishing that feat.
Now, we're going to talk about the positive before we get into the negative. All right. So, of course, we heard about these allegations regarding Chris. As far as singer Chris Brown detained in Paris on suspicion of rape. All right. So, in case you didn't know, he was released. They let him go with no charges. And now, Chris is suing. Good. Chris is suing now. Chris Brown to sue Paris rape accuser for defamation. So that's going down. So I'm going to read a little bit from that. So earlier this week, Chris Brown was accused, arrested and held for questioning after women claimed he and two members of his crew violently raped her in Paris. All right. At the time, French officials said prosecutors had 2 days to decide whether to release Brown with conditions to keep him in France pending trial or to file preliminary charge in this case. But instead, according to TMZ, Brown was retained without released without conditions, which suggests Brown is in the clear.
Exactly.
And the details of the case is unclear. Okay. Exactly. So now, either way, Chris is about to sue the accuser.
Yeah, man.
Do you think he should have went that route, or you think he should have just moved on?
No.
They dropped it. It's over.
Absolutely pursue it. And you know why I say that? Because you have to deter people from looking at you as a celebrity or someone of wealth and or means as their meal ticket. And all too often, as of late, it seems like that's happening a lot. You know, I wouldn't want to say as of late. That's been going on since the beginning of time of people being rich, you know, or, you know, having some type of wealth that someone look at them like, this is my opportunity to come up. So if he was falsely accused of, because first of all, let's just put this out there. The rape allegation is probably the worst allegation you can get. I think rape is worse than murder.
Pedophilia first.
Pedophilia, well, yeah, well, of course. Yes. But you know, along other things to be accused of, like, that's up there.
Yeah.
You know, in the ranks of what you don't want to be accused of. So, I'm going to clear my name, and I'm going to make sure that you never, ever accuse somebody of that again, unless it actually happens.
No doubt.
I clapped it up for myself.
But here's the crazy thing, right? So as soon as it happened, now you know, in the case of let's keep 100, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and a lot of other people that kind of knew their hands was dirty a little bit. When they was accused of something, they didn't come out and make no public statement.
No,
they didn't put nothing on social media or whatever like that. Because let's be honest, if you got that mentality, like, damn, I know I did do a little something, whatever like that.
You don't want no dirt.
You're gonna shut the hell up until you talk with your lawyers, whatever. Chris took right to social media and said, "This bitch lying."
Wow.
This bitch lying. Now, you know,
even though I had to say that,
I don't condone that.
Yeah.
But he came right out. I don't condone it, but he came right out and said, "This bitch lying." Look, he said, "I want to make it perfectly clear. This is false and a whole lot of crap." He said, "Did he say crap or?" Yeah. Okay. Whole lot of crap. All right. He said, "For my daughter and my family, this is so disrespectful and is against my character and my morals." You hear that? For my daughter and my family, this is so disrespectful and is against my character and morals. So, back to the question: should he sue? Just after seeing that, I would sue too.
Yeah, man.
Your reputation is everything.
Is everything. Yes.
If you are broke, poor, don't have a job, your reputation is still valuable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yes.
So my thing
reputation, like you said, is everything.
Yeah. So I hope he gets some type of justice out of this. You know, and I hope everybody is cleared of any type of allegations.
That would be my justice right there. Just clear my name, like take my name out of that. Like I don't even associate it, with that. Wipe that one off the books. Like you said, it didn't happen. That's my character. Like, and that's I think you got to think about it. Like he has a young daughter, so
no doubt. I'll say so. When I asked the question about Chris Brown suing, first, okay, Juanita said we only go wrong after the men mess up. Oh, in regards to the topic, we gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Marie Thompson says as well as he should. Bab said, "You damn right, sue her ass." Remove said yes for sure. Deidre Howard Francois said lying tricks. He needs to sue for defamation of character.
Exactly.
True indeed. More people will stop with false allegations, celebrity or not. True indeed.
Exactly.
Bab said nope, drop shit. Mimi said he needs to sue 100%. And Juanita said I'm happy to see Chris Brown standing up for himself. His name and character has been dragged in the mud. Yes, I agree. Toya said I agree. Bab said the worst. Michelle Carter, hey Michelle, definitely pursue legal action. Sometimes you have to speak in a language they understand. No doubt. Ramu said they should sue because people think today that they can state false accusations about you, and that can really hurt your life, and it's okay. No, it's not.
What I don't understand about the whole situation though?
Right.
Like I said, you can sue for defamation and this, that, and the third, but I don't understand why you don't get arrested for falsely accusing someone of doing something like that.
There should be.
Just like if you, I don't get it. It could totally ruin a person's life the other way. But if the person was lying and it comes out, it was like, oh well, I said it because there's no repercussions but behind it. I mean, unless somebody goes into a courtroom and perjures themselves, then it's different. Then there's legalities behind it. But in my opinion, if it even didn't get that far and you find out that the allegations were false, the person should be able to be arrested. That should be illegal.
Right. Sandy said, yeah, you should sue. People trying to get paid off these artists and actors, they make it bad for real rape victims.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Yeah, clap that up. Exactly. And that is the reason why when somebody actually it does happen, there's so many questions and people feel like you're attacking the person who's been abused, and it's not really that you're attacking them. It's kind of, you got to make sure that it's true.
So now it's funny. So here's the side thing, right? Here's the side thing, and I'm gonna say this only because I've been in the industry. T.I. came out with some conspiracy theory thing. It was really not conspiracy theory. He was like, the first news was Chris Brown signs new deal to become one of the youngest artists to ever own his masters. And then the next thing is these rape allegations. Comes right on the heel of it.
Right on the heels.
Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. You are. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But you have to really look at really what's going on.
Yeah.
I've known crooked labels to want to off one of their artists.
Yeah, just for sales to go up.
So the sales will go up.
Yeah.
And they can retain publishing and all this and rights to things and licensing rights. And it is that wicked.
That happens.
It is that wicked in this entertainment business, in this music industry, right? So who knows? Why not pay somebody off? If we defame his character, whatever, such and such like this deal won't go through, blah, 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 or whatever. It happens. Now, see, this is a case where we can talk about the flip side.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, done. We done with that. All right? We done with that. I don't think there was no grand design.
No, definitely not. It was.
This is a man that really did it to himself.
Yeah, different situation.
You know what I'm saying? He had everything in the world and he did it to himself. Such as Bill Cosby. That one still hurts me. But he got Chris Brown. When he was a young man, he made a mistake. And people want to keep... So as soon as he got charged with the rape allegations, they want to throw up what he did as a younger man with the situation with Rihanna.
But well, let's backpedal that though.
Okay.
Let's talk about that, because the truth comes out in the end that she really was the aggressor and the abuser in a relationship, and that situation happened. Not saying it was right by any means, but the truth came out that he took the heat for that whole situation because he loved her so much, because he still loves her. He's put that on record that he's still in love with this woman, but he did it because he loved her so much that he didn't want everybody to hate her. So he took the heat to be hated. So let's not do that. Let's not say, well, he did this, so he must have. No, because let's go state the facts, because it's come out. He said it. She said it. You know what I'm saying? So let's not crucify him for that.
But again, this country built on second chances.
Yes,
it's not right ever to put your hands on a woman.
Agreed.
To beat up a woman, punch a woman, whatever the case may be.
And vice versa.
And this was a young Chris Brown.
Yes.
As opposed to the Chris Brown of today, which you live and you learn, you make mistakes, you try to correct them, and whatever. So it's funny about the public, man. The public is worse than the courts,
man. Yeah.
The public is way worse than the courts. I'd rather go through a court procedure than public persecution.
Yeah, public persecution is no coming back from that. At least when you go to court, they give you, they give you a so-called into the means, like, okay, well, if you did something, you go to jail for this, But once you're in public opinion, it's like it's the public opinion part.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
All right, so y'all remember yesterday. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Peace and blessings. If you're in YouTube, I will pull up YouTube and read whatever comments in a minute. But yesterday we talked about the story about what happened on MLK Day with the young kids that were protesting.
Yes,
they were out there protesting whatever for some housing situation, whatever. And actually, it was a put the guns down type thing.
Of course,
it was like riders for guns down or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was actually that type of protest.
Yeah.
And I showed y'all the clip yesterday. For those that tuned in yesterday, I showed y'all the clip basically. And let me pull up the story real quick. All right, where the Florida man got arrested after pulling a gun on the black children on MLK Day. So if y'all remember the clip where he came to the defense of this Caucasian lady, the guy pulled out a gun, whatever, basically threatened the kids, and also said a lot of racial slurs towards the kids. So I didn't know. Just found out they came forward with another clip of his act beforehand, and I want you to listen clearly when I run this clip, because now they're trying to debate whether it's a hate crime.
Once he spewed racial slurs, that automatically to me should have made a hate crime.
So there is an investigation going on now to see if it's a hate crime.
Get him.
I want y'all to look at the clip, listen to the clip, tell me what y'all think. Y'all know where you at. The Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. Let's get it. So, I don't know if y'all can hear it, hear the background, whatever.
Coward.
But this what actually transpired before the clip I showed y'all yesterday. So now again, they're investigating to see if it should be deemed as a hate crime or not. So basically, the charges he got was, carrying a concealed weapon.
Yeah.
That's what they hit him with, whatever. So now they're taking it a step further. Again, remember, this is the state of Florida. This is the stand your ground state. We don't know how this may turn out, but do y'all think it should be deemed as a hate crime? And if y'all didn't see the clip that I ran yesterday, just put it in the chat. I'll run the clip again. Let's go to everybody here. They said run that again. Yep, I heard it.
Unbelievable. Bunch of kids. Like, how much of a coward? Jesus. I was gonna pray right now. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pray right now. You know what I'm saying? Because man, oh man, like we are in a bad state as a country, and all I can say, all the racist cowards are just coming out of the woodworks like never before.
Getting heavy, man.
Like never before. These are kids protesting about guns, and here your jackass come out and pull a gun on a bunch of kids. Like,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
In the middle, broad daylight now. So that just goes to show you how much he doesn't care. Why? Because he knows, chances are, if he were to shoot one of these young black men, he would get off. Why would he think that? Because it happens all the time.
All right. So real quick, I'll run the clip that I ran yesterday just so you can get a full gist of what happened. Again, there's a Florida man arrested after pulling gun on black children on MLK Day. Here's the clip that I ran yesterday.
Don't touch me, you bunch of thugs! Fuck you, bitch! Fucking white ass. Get the whoa! Who did? That guy in the red. Yeah, right behind this guy. You ran over my foot. Piece of shit! You fucking losers! You ran over my foot. Fucking stupid niggas. You guys keep moving. Fucking dumbass fucking niggas. And this guy right here. Y'all gonna be on the news. Y'all gonna make the news. That's fine. All right. Hey, fucking idiots. Y'all stupid idiots. Listen, you stupid niggers. Put that gun to my head, stupid bitch. No,
Man.
That's the clip that I ran yesterday. But what I just showed you was before.
Yeah, exactly.
That even happened.
Yeah.
So I guess
he was itching. He was ready.
Yeah. I guess they're probably going to use all of that in the investigation to determine whether or not it was a hate crime. I don't know. Hopefully the guy, hopefully his job see that, whatever. Hopefully he catch some real backlash in his life for that, man. Fire him, whatever. But yeah,
I just gotta bite my tongue.
So everybody feels it was a hate crime. Babs,
yeah,
Sandy does.
Yes,
stop. Just effing stop. Douglas said, "Wow, yeah, wow, man, yeah, it was crazy."
I can't even really comment on this because you know where I want to go. Like, yeah, the fact that man was even still standing, like, I don't see how more people can just come to the. I get that, but people. This is where we gotta change people. We have to stand up and be willing to die for injustices in order for things to change. As long as all we keep doing is seeing stuff like this and videotaping, that's the first thing everybody want to do is this. Instead of somebody coming and stopping this idiot,
you need to do both. That way you got proof.
Yeah, I got it.
That's helping us now.
But everybody, it's not helping us when everybody's doing this and nobody is coming to 100%. Defense.
Yes,
that's where the issue is at. Everybody wants to be a photographer. Everybody wants their picture on TMZ or World Star or the news. We got to stop doing that, and we got to start standing up for our women, standing up for our children, and standing up for our men. We got to stand up for all of us. Until we start doing that and stop raising these damn phones like this is everything, stuff is not going to change. And people are always going to think that that's all right to do that. It's broad daylight on a highway.
But the crazy thing, did you see him with his chest poked out?
Yeah.
And then I found out later, the lady was his girlfriend. So the lady was his girlfriend.
So she was enticed. So she was enticing the whole thing.
She enticed the thing. But
wow,
it's crazy. I don't know. I hope he get everything he deserved. I know it's Florida.
Wow.
Y'all got some crazy ways down in Florida when it comes to us and dealing with us. But I hope dude get everything he deserved, because you don't want that type of dude just running around on the streets with a gun.
No, the thing is,
it's a lot of hatred that he has in his heart.
Yeah.
But that was blatant. We can see
that was
it.
Super blatant.
So so that's one that we can point out and say, be careful of him. And it's funny. And it's funny. The next thing I'm talking about, on the heels of that, I don't know if y'all heard about.
Man.
Y'all heard about the dude was in court So they got to do it in court. I don't know if y'all remember the case where the white supremacists plead guilty to the New York City sword killing. And this happened like in Times Square. Y'all remember that? When this guy right here that killed this guy. This brother was just in the street. He's a professional man. His neighbors say he was a gentleman. This was a good guy. And dude just came with a sword and just took his life. And so there's more to the story on it. We're going to read a little bit of the story. James Jackson admitted to fatally stabbing 66-year-old Timothy Cogman in 2017 after stalking a number of black men in New York City. Jackson, who was white, told police he traveled from Baltimore to carry out the attack because New York is the media capital of the world. Wow. He also said that the slaying had been practiced for further assaults on black people. Jackson had been scheduled to stand trial Wednesday. A judge had ruled that the jurors would hear his detailed confession.
Wow.
Jackson is from Baltimore and a veteran who served in Afghanistan. Family friends said previously that the allegations were out of line with how he was raised in a tolerant and liberal middle-class family. In 2017 jailhouse interview with the Daily News, Jackson said he intended the stabbing as a practice run. Wow. In a mission to deter interracial relationships.
Wow.
You hear that? In a mission to deter interracial relationships. He said he would rather have killed a young thug or a successful older black man with blondes.
Wow.
People you see in Midtown. These younger guys that pull white girls on the wrong path. So this is what you are dealing with. This is why you definitely got to be vigilant, very careful. And again, when we have these type of conversations here on the Man Cave Morning Show, it's open dialogue.
Yes.
Because like I told you before the show, I had a friend of mine, a Caucasian friend of mine. He was like, yo, he said, I love the show. He said, but y'all be coming for us sometimes. I said, are we really coming for y'all, or are we just speaking the truth, what we're experiencing?
Exactly, our life.
So if you speak about what you're experiencing, are you preaching hate? No. You're just speaking from experience.
Speaking reality.
And this is in the news.
Yes.
So it's not even like that, but we're bringing this to people's attention, and we're having real open dialogue talk on the show, because that's crazy. This man lost his life because he was just walking through the streets in New York.
Yeah. Minding his business.
Minding his business. And you're on a mission to deter interracial relationships. All right, so we just showed you the two mindsets, the mindsets of people that are out there right now. It's getting real. It's getting real out there. I got to be very careful, man. And there's good and bad in everyone.
Yeah. It's just Agent Orange, this dude is mad. All I can say is by the end of his term, whenever it is, because hopefully this ass get elected to another term, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But I could just imagine the state of this country by the time he's done with us. Like, I'm almost afraid, and I'm not afraid of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just almost afraid of where we're going to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I got to walk outside every day and wonder, do I got to kill some joker because he's going to try to kill me because I'm black? I mean, we kind of already live like that now to some degree. But I mean, like, to like a super purge degree, because can I see him putting that in slow? Yeah, we're gonna start doing purges because it just makes sense.
Kaz Minor said he's going to Rikers Island, where he's going to have thousands of N-words to try and kill.
Rikers.
LOL. Good luck, killer.
He's in California. I mean, he was in Florida. He ain't going to Rikers.
No, he's talking about the dude in New York.
Oh, the other dude. Okay, yeah. You talking about? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that dude. Yeah.
Phone lines are officially open. You can call in now. It's
646-233-1302.
If you got a comment, statement you want to make, please call in. I'll give you the number again. It's
646-233-1302.
You know you at the official Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show, BKS1 Radio.
Yeah, Kaz, you having a good time up in there.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy out there. Biden makes a statement. Shout out to Joe Biden.
Yeah, I've always liked Joe. Joe's cool too. Joe's a cool dude. That presidency right there between Joe and Barack was just like, you know, two two of the coolest dudes you got. I don't think we ever see a match like that in the White House.
And that's a question for y'all. That's a question I have for y'all out there. Who would y'all like to see run on the same presidential ticket? President and vice president. Who would y'all like to see run on the same ticket? I'm gonna be honest, I would like to see Joe Biden and Cory Booker.
Joe being the
president. And then
I think that
Cory being vice president.
I think that could work.
That's me. That's who I would like to see.
Do I think Cory's ready for the front seat? No, I don't think so. But I think I do agree with that. I think that would be a good ticket.
That would be an excellent ticket.
Yeah, I would vote for that ticket.
We're gonna take this call. Caller from the 917. State your name when you're calling from. You're on the official Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. What's up? Hold on. Caller, trying to get you. Caller?
Yeah, you heard me?
Yeah, we got you now. What's up?
Yeah, you're talking about what presidents the callers wanted?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and I was going to say Patrick Little. Do you know who that is?
Patrick Little? Nah, who's that?
Yeah. He's running off of defunding Israel, getting our nukes back from Israel, and all the money that we give to Israel, which we give $38 billion, he's giving to black people who are descendants of slaves.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, shout out to you know what? You're actually going to make me Google to get a little bit more information. I actually did hear of Patrick Little. But okay, so you're saying Patrick Little for president. Who would be vice president?
Rand Paul.
Who?
Rand Paul, Ron Paul's son.
Okay. All right. But why that choice?
Because America is fighting Israel's war, and we're giving Israel money while they do nothing for us. Absolutely nothing.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you sharing that. That's your view. That's your opinion.
Yes.
And I can do nothing but respect that. Whether I agree or disagree. Thanks for sharing that, man. Thanks for calling
Appreciate
in.
you calling in.
Yeah, man. Just love and I wanted to point out about what Israel's doing to the Palestinians and how they're committing genocide to them.
You know what? We'll actually have a show geared towards that and everything. So definitely just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Keep it locked.
Yeah, keep it locked, man. We appreciate you calling in.
Hell yeah, man. Boycott.
All right. I mean, look, that's people's view.
Yes,
that's people's opinion.
Everybody has
I
opinions.
respect that.
Exactly.
Wasn't no crane call.
And he had facts that he wanted to back it up with. So
Ken's
opinion.
Let me see. Let's see. DT said Biden, Booker. Bab said that would be nice, Norm. Alicia Mitchell said Michelle Obama and Joe Biden. Wow. Vice President, Lady Obama. Pie Lady just showing. Hey, Pie Lady.
What's up?
Douglas E. James said Michelle Obama and John Kasich. Shout out to Latanya Smith. What's up, T-Berry? Juanita said, thank God for BKS1 for exposing the white truth, because we watch the news on television. They overkill us black Americans on daily topics. Yes,
man. True
indeed. I gotta clap
that up. Yeah, we both reaching for the clap button on that one. It's a fact.
Tracy Abrams said Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I want to read up more. I want to read up more on Kamala Harris because from what I'm seeing, she seems like a good candidate as well. Sean Edwards done. Hey, Sean. Have a topic on these young ladies having boyfriends, and the so-called boyfriend kill their kids while babysitting and watching their kids. You know what?
Definitely,
Sean.
Well, that hits her close to home, and my condolences to you, sis.
Wow. Well, I don't know. I don't know the story. I don't know the situation.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's something for us to discuss.
Yeah.
So we will do a topic on,
because it happens too often,
who you leave your kids with.
Yeah, man.
So that would be a topic. All right, for this week. Dee Dee, good afternoon. Right now we asked the question, who should run? Douglas E. James said P and Norm.
Dun, 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 dun. We make, man, listen, I can tell you right now, we turned this country around for real. Music for everybody.
No doubt. Toya Snow. What's up, Toya? She clapping up. Sandy said Cory Booker and Michelle Obama. Yeah, Pie Lady, I got to know a little bit more about her. And Pie Lady said, great upcoming topic. Kaz said Michelle and Hillary. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Michelle and Hillary. I would love to see that. See, I know y'all gonna don't be mad, right? I don't think Hillary Clinton is would be such a bad president. When the choice was between her and Trump, I just thought she would be the obvious choice. Between her and Trump, I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, well, I can't even say she was the lesser of two evils.
It's always the lesser of two evils in politics. It's always, bro.
But I mean,
even with Barack, love Barack.
Yeah.
With Barack and he's running, it's still the lesser of two evils because you're still a politician.
True. I mean, but you just kind of, as a black American in this country, you just gotta kind of know her past history. And that's all I gotta say. I'll leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know,
I get it.
It's a tough one. You know, it's like, like I mean, but anything would have been better than this joke.
And you know,
at least she knows something about politics. Let me put it like that.
I'm gonna tell you where I do agree with Pie Lady though. Pie Lady said no Hillary, and a 2-woman ticket will not float in America.
Oh no, I agree. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. It would never happen. I mean, you can be on the ticket, but it would never happen. Like that wouldn't go over. I think hell would freeze over first before the good old boys would ever allow that to happen.
You know what, Sean? I know. First, I want to say condolences and prayers to your family and everything. And when we do the topic, I will contact you. And if you would like to speak on it, I know it's a hard thing or whatever like that, please feel free to either call in or come down to the station. That is your choice entirely, but we're definitely going to do a topic on that. All right. And again, condolences and prayers go out to your family. I don't even know the situation, but I know it's something serious.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Ingrid. Ingrid said Hillary will guarantee another 4 years for Trump. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
It's that much hatred for Hillary.
Yeah, people.
But she almost got it technically on the popular vote.
No, she technically did get it. She technically won. If we went by the populist vote.
Damn, y'all hated that much. Wow, man. I voted for Hillary over Trump. I did. You voted for Trump?
I didn't vote for neither one of them. I couldn't do it.
You gotta vote for somebody.
No, you don't.
You do. See, you
don't.
Gotta exercise that right.
I get the whole exercise. I get the
and
whole
it's always
exercise.
The lesser of two evils, bro.
But I couldn't.
You gotta
vote
for
I couldn't
somebody.
do it. I couldn't vote for neither one of them.
Okay, you said none of the above.
None of the.
No doubt.
Sorry, but I'm keeping it real.
Yeah. So you know, I think we're going on a month now with this government shutdown.
Yeah,
right?
man, which is
and
crazy.
So from what I understand, the new stats is 800,000 people are affected by this government shutdown.
Yes, 800,000 people.
And this is the next pay period. So now they're missing two. They missed 2 checks.
Yep.
2 paychecks already.
Yep.
Come on, bro. We can't do this to the people. You can't do this to the people, man. So right now, I'm gonna let y'all hear. Federal employee says he's working 80 hours a week,
crazy,
with no paycheck. But you know, you have to keep that face on. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Me not show up,
no doubt. So shout out to D.L. Hughley, friend to BKS.
Yes.
This is not our fight, says Francis Nichols III, a pretrial services officer working without pay. He's imploring federal lawmakers to end the month-long government shutdown and stop holding workers' paychecks hostage. All right, I'm going to run the clip. Let's see what this young brother talking about.
Picking and choosing where I'm going to, what bills I'm going to pay, it's not good at all. 80 hours a week with a 0 paycheck is unheard of.
How is this affecting your family?
Co-parenting with a 9-year-old, it's very difficult for, my son is in 4th grade, and his 4th grade class talked about this, and for him to come home and ask, are we poor now? I don't need my extra milk at lunch. A 55-cent milk. I was like, son, it's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. I will take care of it, but I hope I didn't lie to my son, telling him that everything is going to be okay, because I'm really uncertain. But, you know, you have to keep that face on to make sure that you don't put him in panic. To President Trump and lawmakers, I'm asking that you do not hold the federal government paychecks hostage. This is not our fight. We did not ask for this. This is something that I did not ask for. Picking and choosing where I'm going to.
This is hurting. Man. I'm gonna applaud
That's
him.
That's crazy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But this is hurting a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to more people now. Yeah. The federal workers is really even like TSA.
Cause you see them jokers, yo, they off the hook right now. They don't give an F about anything right now. They in there playing trap music. You got, man, go ahead and talk. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, it's gonna get serious. Like for what you're saying, you're fighting this fight for. You're doing just totally the opposite. Instead of making this country safer, you're putting it in jeopardy because you have to be a complete idiot to think that 800,000 people are going to work for free and you're going to get top-notch work out of them.
Right.
'Cause I can tell you right now, the day that my check doesn't clear, it's going to be a problem. And I'm not doing shit for nobody. The only thing I'm doing is going to get my money. You better have. I put my time in. You better have my money. That's the way it works. I can't not go to work. Expect you to pay me, right? So you can't expect me to go to work and not pay me. I seen somebody wrote something that was so profound, and I was like, that is it. It said, a leader who holds his people hostage to get what he wants is not a president. That's a dictator. And that's what this jackass is. He's a dictator. So you're going to hold 800,000 Americans who work for you. That's the craziest part about it. Who are actually your employees. You're going to hold 800,000 of your employees hostage for some jackass wall that's not going to make a difference in the world, because if you have any kind of the intelligence that you think that you have, you would know that all the drug smugglers and all this, that they don't go over no walls. They dig tunnels. So you holding 800,000 people hostage for that. You are a fool, sir.
D.D. Graham says some of these employees are finding other jobs.
Yes,
exactly.
I would do the same thing.
And it's funny because I saw a report this morning about the what do you call them? The air traffic controllers.
Yes.
Whatever that direct the planes.
Just look what he's messing with.
And she was like, look, like meanwhile, we got to find other jobs. And we coming to work tired.
Yes.
And she's like, our job is critical where we got to be on point
at people's lives
at all times.
Yes.
You know, we got people's lives in our hands.
Yes.
But what are we going to do? We got to take care of our families. You get a tired air traffic controller that's like.
Yeah, exactly. Yawning.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. Craziness out here. Ingrid Judge said black people need to stop saying they won't be slaves in this day and time if they are showing up to work for free.
Exactly. I'll tell you right, it is not happening. Not in my house.
No doubt. Sandy said, this is nuts. Some people live from check to check.
Yeah, man.
They're going deeper in debt.
That's
no doubt.
real.
D. Sands said, it's not just the government people that are being affected. What about the people they owe? Mortgage brokers, car dealerships, grocery stores. Phyllis said, that is so unfair. Sad. Yeah, no doubt. Didi said it's affecting housing, food, medical for some. It's a mess. Yeah, it's a big mess, Didi. Shout out to Mimi Robinson on the check-in. DT says somebody going to manhandle Trump. Believe that. I don't know what's coming. Shout out to Jason Edwards on the check-in. Sandy said Trump is making them work like slaves. Unreal. Yeah. And D. Sands said he's trying to get the economy back in worse condition when we started.
It's about to crash it.
No doubt. Phyllis Woodbury says Smooth P. So true. A dictator. Yeah, no doubt. DT said the Bible says if a man don't work, a man don't eat. Trump don't have the right to go against God's work. Okay. All right, no doubt.
So who said about the economy? Oh, there was D. Sands.
Yes.
Just think about that though. So you have 800,000 Americans right now who can't pay their bills. So listen, like we said, the trickle effect of that.
Right.
So I have 800,000 people who cannot pay their bills. So they're, like I said, the creditors, the carders, let's run down the list. Now they can't get money to keep on doing this. So you're draining the economy right now. You're taking 800,000 people out of the economy
all
right now.
Because of why? You want to get your way. That's it. You want to get your way, You're being stubborn. You don't care who it hurts. It's all about your ego. All right.
Yes.
And this is a part of narcissism.
Yes.
At its greatest. At its greatest.
Yes.
That we're seeing right now. Shout out to Kaz Minor. Kaz said, "Are you sure that he's building the wall to keep them out or to keep us in?" Just saying. That's funny.
Yeah.
Douglas E. James said he should be impeached because he's impaired. Fruit jokes.
Yeah.
Funny.
That's a fact.
Alicia Mitchell says, so if anybody think that this will not touch us, wake up. Food banks are at an all-time high. Come on now, y'all. True indeed. I agree, Alicia. I gotta definitely clap that up. I'm hearing a lot, man, from people I know. Stories I'm reading, all of that. Jude Flex, Joseph Sr., all he wants is to keep the one promise he made in his running for office. Yeah, that one promise.
Yeah, but he's not, because his promise was that Mexico was going to pay for it, not American citizens.
He did say that.
Mexico, they're going to pay for it all.
No doubt. Ingrid just said that man is not using that money for a wall.
I believe that also.
We are being hoodwinked. No doubt.
But he already got 1.6 billion. He asked. This is the crazy part. I forgot who the person was. I seen the interview. Because he's been asking for this wall, right?
Right.
So he's a president. They said, okay, you know what? We're giving him some money. So originally he wanted 1.801, whatever. So they gave him 1.6 billion dollars, right? And then he said, oh no, well, I need 5 billion to do it. After they already gave him the 1.6 billion dollars. So the question is, okay, now you need 5 billion. I guess he figured, oh shit, they gave me the 1.6 when I asked, so I'm going to ask for 5 billion now.
Yeah.
So the question is, what happened to the 1.6 billion dollars that you were given already? What did you do with that?
Because it's not about the wall.
We know that. That's what I'm saying.
It's not about the wall, but meanwhile, countless
That's
people
the hoodwink.
are being hurt.
Yeah.
Lives are being destroyed.
Yes.
And the person we got in charge don't give a damn about. Not even just us. He don't even give a damn about the people that voted for him.
Nope.
So on that note,
if you're not part of the 1%, you don't count.
Yeah. On that note, just crazy, man. Just crazy. Oh, real quick before we move on into the topic of the day. Again, man, anytime you touch the subject, you catch heat. I think actors, certain people, and celebrities need to just shut up. So Taraji basically came out and said, this is funny. I do hashtag mute R. Kelly, and I see 35,000 posts, X amount of thousand posts. I do hashtag mute Harvey Weinstein, and there's one post. That is crazy, though. And she did it yesterday. She went on social media
to show the people
and pulled it up to show the people. It's crazy. I'm just saying. Things are one-sided in this world. Things are one-sided. Somebody tell me. I just want all y'all beautiful, intelligent people. Just tell me why hashtag mute Harvey Weinstein has one post. I just want to know. That's all. We can move. Anybody got an answer for that? You got an answer for that, bro?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay. All right. I ain't mad at Taraji, but of course she's catching a little heat. Just a little bit.
It's all right though. It's all right to be your own person and have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? People too scared to say what's on their mind, and I get it, because she's in the limelight and it can affect her monetarily. But you know what? We got to stop being sheep and just following everything and really sit down and think for ourselves sometime, like how jacked up and uneven thing. I won't say fair because it has nothing to do with being fair, but how uneven things are in this country.
Yeah,
you know. It is what it is.
Kaz Minor said, "Here's the news report video site for Aiden Brown being killed by Mark Harper, mother's boyfriend. It's a crying shame. Then to add injury to insult, my longtime ex-girlfriend only lived 2-3 doors down from
this
the
must
house.
be about the young boy I think was in Newark, a 7-year-old.
Yeah. It's sad, man. Shout out to Timothy Beverly. He said, I'm going to just throw this out here since he became president. The only president that we heard more about Russia than we heard any other president in American, what's he say, currency? I think American history.
Yeah.
I think keep jumping.
Yeah.
Calling Tim. I think keep jumping, man, on your comment. But calling number is 646-233-1302. And Soup said, I'm not excusing R. Kelly by any means, but Taraji has a point.
Yeah.
No, she does.
A very valid point.
Pilot said she don't follow celebrity posts. Phyllis Woodbury said that's crazy regarding the hashtag. Yeah, but we got to think. We got to look at stuff like that, man. Even with Facebook.
Yeah.
Even with Facebook. So
with what they let go through and what they tag.
Can I tell you something? They muted the conversation when we was going in on African Americans and being killed in the police thing, whatever like that. Do you know they muted that portion of this show?
I believe it.
I was shocked. No, I got the
it.
notification, bro. Because they made some excuse. And I'm like, wait a minute. I did X, Y, and Z. I talked about this on the show, that on the show, whatever. Never got muted. They muted that portion of the show.
Of course.
Call back in. Again, the number is 646-233-1302. Pilot said, well, the reverse can be said. Let white people deal with theirs, and we need to deal with ours. R. Kelly was more destructive to the black community. You know what? I'm going to actually agree with that, but we have to deal. It's still got to be called them out too. That's all I'm saying. R. Kelly was called out. Called them out too. Yeah. Call it from the 908. State your name when you calling from. You're on the official Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. What's up? What's good?
Good afternoon. This is Brother Tim. I'll really skip call in. I see you couldn't read out my comment, but we have to look at it like this. I'm just going to throw this out here. American currency have absolutely nothing that gives it any value other than what is being printed out.
You're right.
America is in debt to so many other countries that we're actually selling America. Mm-hmm. So now we're looking at this president here that always made it known that his relationship and dealing is with Russia. Mm-hmm. Now Russia still with his own currency has value. Mm-hmm. Now, just looking at it, okay. Here he's also in a dealing with the Sheikh and Russia. See, this is why the troops was demanded up out of Syria. Okay, and this is again the debt that he's owed to them. Is it a possibility? Is America could be up for sale to Russia?
Yes.
Just want to throw it out there because you understand it was only like 2 months after he actually was given the seat, Russia was in the Baltimore Harbor cruising.
Yes, they were.
You remember that? Remember that high ship that was out there?
Yes, absolutely.
So this was out there. Look, like I said again, we look at all we doing is being affected by what's going on in our country, but we're not looking at what could be where could our country be going.
Right. Exactly, globally, exactly.
True indeed. True indeed.
Well,
Brother
just want to throw that out.
You always on point as usual, bro. We appreciate you as always.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, family. God bless you. Talk soon.
God bless you too, man. Salute. Yeah, I mean, he had a point, man.
He has a lot of points, yeah.
He had a point. Mm-hmm. And going into it further, man, it's just, I'm telling you right now, this Mueller dude that's investigating Trump and all this whatever, now he's going and digging for facts from the NRA.
Oh, wow.
All right. Why? I don't know.
Wow.
But he's contacting them now because of an association Trump and his people had with the NRA.
Probably contributions.
In conjunction with something. Yeah. So, Mueller, he ain't playing.
No. Well, I think Trump thinks that because they're not getting paid either. So I guess he think that if he keep these jokers, that they're not going to investigate them.
Yo, bro, that's why you my brother.
Dude, they are investigate.
He thinks shutting down the government is going to shut down that investigation.
No, sir.
No doubt.
They're going to be all right.
No doubt. Oh, crazy story real quick, man. So, dude, they've been, after this dude, they locked him up, whatever. He went to a McDonald's or whatever. I think it was a McDonald's. I'm not sure or whatever. And something about his order wasn't right, or he didn't get something or whatever. And he had hot coffee in his hand.
Oh, wow.
And he splashed it on the McDonald's worker. And it's just craziness going. People going crazy.
People losing their minds right now.
People going crazy.
Joshua Emery Noel. He turned himself into police in Camden, South Carolina, after being on the run for almost 4 weeks. Noel was caught on camera in the McDonald's drive-thru throwing coffee at the 16-year-old worker. He was apparently upset over having to wait for his large order of fries. His downfall could be blamed on his colorful hair. Several witnesses recognized that colorful hair, and they gave police his name. This is Joshua Emery Noel. He turned himself into police in Camden, South Carolina, after being on the run for almost 4 weeks. Noel.
He was mad because he had to wait for. So did he want the cold, soggy fries? He didn't want the nice, hot, fresh, salty fries.
We losing our patience in this country.
Over fries, you threw a hot coffee. Or
we got less tolerance for things, man. It's going crazy. Come on, man. We got to get it together, bro.
Yes.
It's
not that serious.
Interesting fact. Now we gonna keep it 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the truth, or is it false, or this fiction? Is this fiction? What I'm about to show you right now.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna pull up these interesting facts, the comparisons.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we agree or disagree. So, when it comes to whites and blacks,
perceptions.
Right? Perceptions. This is perceptions of whites and blacks. So when it comes to whites smoking weed, it's called hippies. When it comes to black smoking weed, we're called thugs. When it comes to whites on welfare, they're called poor. When it comes to blacks on welfare, they're called lazy. When it comes to girls going wild, good old college, it's good old college days.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to black women twerking, they're called whores. When it comes to whites can't find a job, it's called bad economy. Blacks can't find a job,
dependent.
White country bombing down countries, democracy. September 11th, terrorism. Wow, they're getting deep here. Whites torch cop cars and destroy property after baseball games, rowdy. Blacks torch cop cars and destroy property after a cop gets away with murder, savages. Wow. White people in corporate positions in power, hard work. Black people in corporate positions of power, affirmative action. Damn, I don't know who put this out. When I seen it, I just thought it would be an interesting conversation piece.
So what do y'all think about that, guys?
Any truth to that?
All truth.
You think all of it's true?
Yeah, man. Let's debate. What on that list do you feel wasn't true? I mean, it's crazy how you can have two people. Only difference in them, I should say, is color, and they can go through the same exact motions and things, and there'll be two separate outcomes or two separate perceptions. And this has been tested time after time with different things. People have done these type of tests, like even states where it's legal to carry. You know what I'm saying? You put a white guy out there with an AR-15, and police will walk up to, hey, how you doing today? Yeah, that's a nice gun. Don't ask for no paperwork, no name or nothing. Well, all right, you have a great day. All right, thank you. Officer, you too. Black guy, same thing, doing the same thing. You have the whole SWAT team, everybody, freeze, get on the ground, drop your weapon, or we're going to shoot. Didn't come ask no questions. Do you got paperwork? It's like night and day. So the perception of a white man with a gun is safe. black man with a gun is we got to kill him.
All
Go
right,
ahead, Norm.
So let's just go with some of the people said as far as what we just read off. So Denise Barrow, she's clapping it up. Ingrid Judge said all truth. Hashtag all truth. Jude Flex Joseph Sr. said that's the sad truth to it all. D-Mac said I'll let you know when you say something wrong. Dee Graham said most of them. Hold on. Dee Graham said most of them are terrible, but I think some of the small things they hear us say and run with it. Wow, Pie Lady said all true. Now based in news media or surveys. Okay. Kaz Minor said 180% right, Maury. Dee Graham said twerk. Black people talking to and around whites make these statements and they run with it. Yeah, true indeed. Ingrid Judge said look at how much heads are meth heads. Look at how meth heads are treated versus crackheads.
Wow, let me clap
True
that
indeed.
up, but that's a fact. Yes.
Opioid.
Wow.
He has an opioid addiction.
Wow. That's crazy.
Right.
But she was actually, they have centers for them.
Yes.
They have
centers. It's the truth, man. We just got to talk about it and be honest.
Yeah.
Again, I would love to have more diversity as far as guests.
Yes,
on our show
for
as
the
well.
Dialogue.
To have some Latinos and some Caucasian people on the show, whatever, so we can have an honest, open dialogue.
Yeah,
you know, there's a lot of truth. You know what I'm saying, coming from some of these things that are put out.
Yeah,
I mean, it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna phase into the actual topic. The actual topic today is, and ladies, I want y'all to keep it 300%. Let's be honest here. All right, it's not just the men. Everybody want to say it's just the men that do wrong and that cause the relationship to decline, and they're the problem all the time. These men just can't get it right. These men. And on account of this being the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon show, where we're going to talk about where women go wrong in the relationship. Where women go wrong as well. But first, let me take this call. Caller from the 404, state your name where you're calling from, okay? All right, so we're going to go into the topic. They hung up. All right, so now we're going to talk about where women go wrong in a relationship. First and foremost, would you say the bigger problem, if you're talking about just overall, that men usually cause most of the decline in a relationship?
No.
No? Well, why would you say that? It's always us, P.
In the eyes of the crazy, maybe.
My brethren.
But even the crazy even know that that's not true. Although they would like to put it on us sometime. But the reason I'll say no is mainly for one reason, and one reason only. Women are emotional creatures, and men are not so much. Although that is changing a little bit in this day and age.
Come on, man.
It's
That's been changed.
Flip-flop. I don't know what's going on, what they put in the water, the food, but and me saying that, I think women make more decisions based on emotions instead of rationale, versus men, we think things out more and more rational about things versus doing things out of our emotions. And I think that's where the disconnect comes sometime.
Really?
That women are actually more emotional about situations that necessarily don't have to be, or they're taking it a certain way. Not to say that men don't do things wrong, because men do things wrong sometimes too. And women do things wrong, you know. But do we do more things wrong? No, absolutely not.
All right.
Do you ever, let me finish this one.
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
But your perceptions of that, maybe so, because you guys take shit and just mold it into whatever you want. Hey, how are you doing? Good morning, baby. Oh, it's good. Why is it so good? What did you do? What did you do last night? Like it's, and that's just an example. Like I just said good morning to you. Like, well, why is it so good? I didn't sleep. It's like okay.
I get it. Can't win for losing.
Can't win for losing.
Now,
go ahead.
I'm just saying, what we about to discuss, we're going to keep it 300%. You know how we do here on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. When it comes to these relationship topics, we want y'all to be completely transparent, completely honest, even related to yourself or some other situations that you know about, and see if some of these things are true.
Yes.
All right, so here we're going to go. All right. 7 things women do that destroy a relationship.
Dun, 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 dun.
I know y'all think it's none, but 7 things women do that destroy a relationship. Let's see if we agree with this first one. Finding faults all the time. Finding faults all the time.
Man.
Let's break it down. Constructive criticism, if it is meant to improve the marriage, is welcome. But if you are always obsessing over the imperfections of your partner, then you are walking over troubled water. Chronic complaining tells your spouse that you are not happy with them. I'm going to say that again. Chronic complaining tells your spouse that you are not happy with him and he is not good enough. You might not feel this way, but this is the message you convey when you're out there nitpicking on his small habits every now and then. What is even worse is when you do so in company of your family and friends. Wow. Okay. Talk about number 1, P.
You know what?
Finding faults all the time.
I'm actually just going to add a little bit to that number 1 about defining faults. Not even finding faults with your mate or your husband or whatever, but finding faults in yourself. Because a lot of times that is huge. Like, you'll feel a certain type of way about yourself, and we as the men don't. Like, oh, my hair is hard, this, that, I'm fat. Babe, you're fine, you're beautiful. No, I ain't. I know I look crazy. Like, no, you're fine. You just saying that, like,
right.
Why can't I not be telling you the truth? So it's fault, period. Finding faults in us, finding faults in yourself. It's like it's too much sometimes. It's like that definitely will push a person away when you feel like you always have to fight for, just faults of either. Like I said, it goes on both sides. That's what drives me nuts.
But here it is. I just want to know.
Even spit it out right.
Is there any woman out there that would be honest that you do that? You find fault all the time. You just got to find something wrong all the time.
All the time.
In a situation. And a lot of times, y'all don't realize, y'all think y'all do, but a lot of times men feel unappreciated too.
Yes. A lot.
We feel unappreciated too.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Okay, so I get you the big salad, right? I come get you the big salad, you be like, why you get me such a big salad? Why don't you just get me a small one? I ain't gonna eat all this. Damn, I thought I was doing something good.
Oh, man.
Jeez. Hey, sweetie, here, I got you some soup, whatever like that. Okay, I'm gonna eat it. But I don't eat chicken noodle like that. I don't really don't eat it like that. I really like vegetable soup or whatever, or get him a drink. Hey, babe, so you want a drink? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, here go the cranberry and vodka. Well, if you drinking brown liquor, why can't I drink brown liquor? Bro, it's real in the field.
It's real in the field.
No, I'm not saying that's me, but I'm saying
this is in general.
This situation is real. It's like,
you
find
some point in my life.
Fault in everything.
Yeah, you can't do that.
If somebody is honestly like that, I want y'all to be transparent enough. Call in
646-233-1302.
We're going to have some real talk today. The Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show today. Now.
Sheesh. I dare y'all to say it don't happen.
All right. So let's read some of these. Shout out to everybody. Toya Snow said, I did. Oh, wow.
Who said that?
Shout out to Patricia Collins Roach. I appreciate you, Storm Norris Smooth P. No doubt. Appreciate you too, Soups. Tammy Walker said, in your Dear Ride stuff that ain't there. True indeed. Oh, Tammy, I know you could speak on this because you was transparent with us before when you called into the show about things that happened in your past. All right, but you changed a lot of your ways. And Soup said, hot damn topic. Toya Snow said, yes, so true. I seen Akisa said something here too. Ingrid Judge said, only when I'm at the end of the relationship. Wow, I let a lot of stuff build up and fester too long and handle it wrong at the end. Damn.
I gotta read this. I gotta read this one that Soups just said,
and then read Akisa after,
because this is where they go wrong. She said, "Women are insightful, and will hear what you men don't say." Soups, I gotta say that to you. See, that's the issue, is that a lot of times women are interpreting something totally different than what we are thinking. Like I said, not say you're not insightful. Y'all might pick up on something, but sometimes it is so out of the realm of what it actually is. But once you guys have it set in here, in your minds, it's like that's a wrap. Once it's set in your mind that is what it is, and then we can go to Akisa. I just had to speak on that.
No doubt. Akisa says, and then I want to read Didi too. Akisa said, nope, always give the benefit of the doubt until I start to see a disloyal pattern. Okay. Always give the benefit of the doubt till I start to see a disloyal pattern. Phyllis Woodbury said, I definitely try not to because I don't want it done to me. That's real talk.
Yeah.
Let's read Didi. Didi said, I have worked on myself for a long time. I make sure to listen, ask questions, can't assume, and take a minute to think before responding. Must also add that if I'm having a bad day, I apologize for my aggravation and let them know that it's not them. That's important, Didi. It's all me. I've learned to take responsibility for my mess.
Wow, definitely.
What in the mission?
Yes.
I'm loving this. Well, we bringing it out today. All right. Soup said, if my husband gave me something and it wasn't quite for me, I would thank him and let him know why I didn't like it or why it wasn't my cup of tea. Okay.
Appreciative. I got that.
I respect that. I respect that. Kiss said, if there's an issue, talk about it then and there. No doubt. And then,
that's a hard one for you guys.
Yeah, Phyllis. Yeah, exactly. Phyllis said, Norm, I definitely can say I don't do that. Okay, real talk. Juanita said, I don't look for fault, but when we speak about what's wrong, why do you men get so defensive? This ain't about us, Juanita. It's about y'all.
Funny.
No, I'm messing with you. But I think, go ahead.
I'll answer, because when what's wrong in your minds is so out of the realm of what's really going on, it frustrates us. And especially when you're our mate. Our mates, we're supposed to know one another, right? So there should be certain things that you know about me that you know I won't do. There's certain things about you I know about you that you won't do. There's certain moves. Like, you're supposed to know your mate. So when you're at a certain stage in your relationship.
Hold on one second.
I'm sorry. When you're in a certain stage in your relationship and you still go through these moments sometimes, it's frustrating. And it seems like, me as a man, I feel like sometimes the only time you guys hear us is speaking loud. It's like when we try to speak to you soft and calmly, you don't hear that. The minute we raise our voice, then now we have your attention. Not that we want to do that, but it's like sometimes that's the only way we can get your attention is when we raise our voice. So
no doubt.
Go to call.
Caller from the 336. State your name when you're calling from the official Man Cave morning/afternoon show. What's up?
You know it's Tammy Walker.
Tammy Walker.
You don't call me out.
What's good,
you
Tammy?
Don't call me out.
What's going on?
Well, what I was gonna say was that I used to do that because what instead of me telling him what was really getting on my nerves, and especially when, like I said, when somebody gets on my nerves, I see everything wrong. And when you first fall in love with the person, you don't see all of the flaws. But when you don't like their ass, you see everything is magnified times 10.
Woo!
Facts.
Like, he could have had an extra pinky toe, and you didn't even care about that pinky toe. But then when he get on your nerves, you be like, he got an extra pinky toe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stuff like that. But
right.
You're absolutely right. And you're right. As I got older, I learned how to communicate effectively to say what's really on my mind so that it won't carry over to your breath stink. Whatever, I can't breathe. Stop breathing for a minute so I can think.
Yes. But,
wow.
but you know what? You're right though. You gotta, and I said this before. You gotta address a problem early on before it gets out of control.
Yes. Once it festers.
Yeah. Yeah, you're asking for
And,
it.
and then another thing we do as women, I'm going to go ahead and call it as women, we don't just do that to men, we do it to our damn girlfriends too. Like, instead of us telling our girlfriends what's really good, we'll go and we'll be pickified and say other things because I never knew that I was being attacked. I thought that it was done in love, and then later on I felt like I was being attacked. So women do it both ways. We do it to men and women, but the topic is about men. But I have done that. I've done it in the middle relationship. I did it when I was immature. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. I did it. I didn't like the guy, and instead of me telling him I didn't like him, I found things to pick with him about to make him not like me.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Instead of me saying, I don't want you around anymore, I didn't say I didn't want you around. I would just find all these things that was wrong, and to the point where he don't even want to be bothered with me because, and you know what, and being that your partner said it, I didn't even realize that I was really hurting somebody's feelings, to be honest with you. I feel really bad now. Because that, you know, we tend to think that guys don't have any feelings.
Oh, yeah.
We think that guys don't have any feelings and that we feel like you could take anything. And I'm going to give you an example. My brother, right, is in the military. He retired as a chief in the military and everything like that. But one time I snapped on him, and then he got mad because I snapped on him. He said, you know, sis, don't talk to me like that. And I said, wait a minute. You don't want to cross the country and you don't foreign and domestic. You know what? I dehumanized him by thinking because he was a male, he wasn't going to feel, you know, the pressure of the words.
Right.
And I had to realize that men got feelings too. You have to approach them in a certain type of way. And what I learned as I got older is if you approach a man a certain type of way and talk to him a certain type of way, you can say everything you want to say and don't hurt his feeling, and you get your point across.
Facts. I'm gonna clap that up. That is a fact.
Tammy, you know what?
Wow.
Listen, for all the listeners
show right there.
right now, for all the listeners right now that's listening to us, make sure you hit the share button.
Yes.
Somebody needs to hear this information. I don't
Yes.
care what platform.
And remember
hit the share
we
button.
talked about being soft and pink. It's the way that you approach the man and everything like that. And no, I don't have to always stroke my man's ego, but I do have to come in a commandeering form, and I feel like I give more love to him, and I'm thinking we're going to have an argument, and it's the way I approach him. It doesn't even end up being an argument. It ends up being a full discussion.
There you go. In fact, there you go. That's how it works. That's how communication works.
So, Tammy, when you coming to Jersey?
101.
I'm coming to Jersey in March because my aunt is turning 80, and she is having a birthday party, so I'm going to be up there for that. So I was going to make sure that I told you that so I could come on by, so I could be the hostess and the mostess, and y'all can put the Cowboys back up on the wall in the back.
Oh,
you know
no, we got to burn that.
Oh, no, that would be in the trash by the time you come up.
No, don't do that. What I was going to say to all the sisters, if you don't find a way to communicate with your man, you have to learn the language of a man. And you have to learn the language of your man because every man is not the same. And once you find his language, you will be able to talk to him even when you're happy or even when you're mad. Because it's hard to communicate when you're mad, but this is how I approach it. I always say, babe, we have to chop it up for a minute. You always know that it's going to be a serious talk. And then I'll say something to the effect where I don't know how to approach you with this, so I'm just going to say it, but I don't want it to come out the wrong way. I always explain my approach first because I don't want it to be taken the wrong way, too.
Oh, Tammy,
I had a lot. Remember, I told you I had a lot of learning to do, and in that learning, I learned if you want somebody to, all women want men to approach them a certain way.
Exactly.
Well, females, you got to approach the man in a certain way too if you want him to continue to approach you like that, and he'll never disrespect you. That's another thing. He won't ever disrespect you if you approach him in a certain type of way and talk to his language.
Do you say
I said, everybody's language ain't the same. So you have to find out what his you can say to him, honey, approach you on this particular subject. You tell me how to approach you.
Wow.
Oh my!
Because when men are angry, they can be intimidating. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get it out. So you have to ask them. Sometimes I ask, you know what, sweetheart? I don't know how to say this to you. So can you tell me how to approach you and how to put it? And then he'll say to me, "Say, sweetie," and he'll put the sweetie at the end.
There
you know what?
Tammy, we might have to start you a class. We might have to get you on this airwaves for real to start you a class because you dropping all kind of jewels up in here today. There's some people on the other side like.
So I told Norm I lost a good man because I didn't know how to talk to him and I didn't know how to approach him. That would never happen again. I learned the hard way how to approach a man, how to talk to him, and here's the thing. I always tell people, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. You men, I'm big on love. bigger on respect. Respect is number one, and then love is number two.
Yeah.
Because I may not always love you in the heat of the moment. You know, I might like you a little bit, but I will always, always respect you. And men always want respect over everything.
No doubt. Tammy, we appreciate you so much. We thank you for calling
All right,
in.
guys.
But do me a favor. When you come up here, do not wear a Cowboys jersey because we will not let you in.
Just for that, I'm bringing my jersey with me. My Tony Dorsett, I'm bringing it. Okay?
All right, Tammy.
Enjoy, guys. I'm still going to be listening.
No
All right,
doubt.
have a great day, guys. Love you.
Appreciate you. Wow, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
Wow.
Oh, we're gonna read some comments, definitely. I'm gonna need you guys to do me a quick favor, real quick. Just give a little love to my mom, real quick. She's undergoing surgery right now as we speak. She's undergoing surgery. My mom is 89 years old. She's undergoing surgery. So once we conclude the show, I will be going to the hospital just to check in on her. My brothers are there already, and the fam is there already, whatever. So just keep my mom in your prayers.
Wow.
All right. So
definitely. Wow.
Yes. So again, if you're just joining us, we are talking about, this is interesting. Tammy done set it on fire.
Yeah, man.
No doubt. 7 things women do that destroy a relationship. 7 things women do that destroy a relationship. So number 1 was heat. So y'all ready for number 2?
Mm-hmm.
This is what y'all do. We ain't talking about us. We're talking about y'all. Here we go. Number 2. 2. Not appreciating him enough. Number 2. Not appreciating him enough. Lack of appreciation is often one of the major causes of resentment in a marriage. It is easy to take your spouse for granted. If your partner is doing something special to make you happy, and if you fail to see his efforts and quibble on small things, we just talked about this, then it will ruin his mood and ultimately your relationship too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely clap that out.
Appreciate your man, ladies.
Yes.
Appreciate your man. All right. So
especially when he's extraordinary at certain things. See, I think, and I want to say women, because men do it sometime too, but I think as a person in a relationship, you gotta know when to be that somebody is doing something extra and above, or something that's everybody can't do. Like, say, let's just say working on a car. So let's say whatever happens with your car, right? Something happens to your car. Now, generally, what happens if something happens to your car? What do you do?
If it happens to it,
yeah. If you gotta get some work done, what do you do?
I'm gonna take it to the shop.
Take it to the shop, right?
Right, to fix it.
All right. So now, if you have a man who's like, "Oh, what happened?" and can go in there and do whatever, blah, 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 boom, 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 bam, got you back on the road.
Right.
Ain't had to take it to the shop. Just did it at home. Like, that's extra. That's extraordinary for a couple of reasons. One, you didn't have the inconvenience of, maybe being down for a long time. You didn't have to go to the shop. You didn't save money. Like, all kind of different things. But everybody can't do that. That's the extra thing. Same thing. If your man can fix stuff around the house, cook. If your man can do blah, 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 blah. You gotta recognize those things as being extra, because it's not something that it happens in every relationship. And I think sometimes, even though it might be considered a little thing, it is extra. And I think sometimes stuff like that slips through the crack. If your man makes you tea in the morning, makes you coffee, does this, like, all those little things are extra because they don't happen in every relationship. And when a person puts forth extra efforts to make you happy and or to be keeping you happy, like, a thank you sometime is warranted.
Yeah.
And when you don't get it, you do feel some type of way. Not that it gotta come every day, but you do want to hear it once in a while.
It's redundant and it's corny, but just the little things, it really does matter.
The little things
I know we hear that over and over. It's a cliche, whatever.
It's a fact.
Little things really does matter. Like, acknowledge certain things, man. It's like, and I'm the type of guy, I love doing nice little stuff, like preparing this or lunches and this and that, or a note and this and all that. And I hate to be taken out of my character where I don't feel like it's warranted for me to even do these things anymore because it's not appreciated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want to any man that goes through that, I'm saying any man that goes through that wants to get back.
Yes, to that point. Yes.
To that point.
Because you do it because you like to do it.
Yeah, because you like to.
You wouldn't do it because you're forced to do it.
Right.
That's why it's extra.
Right, and see, nobody wants to do a self-assessment, man. Nobody wants to do a self-evaluation, and especially women that are headstrong.
Yes.
And that are bossy-like. You know what I'm saying? And want to take control of a situation all the time. Nobody wants to do a self-evaluation. And sometimes you got to do a self-evaluation if things have changed in your situation.
To find out why. Exactly.
To see why.
Yeah.
Why has it changed? Why don't we do the things we used to? Why don't we talk about things like we used to talk about it?
Yeah.
Why don't we go places we used to go? Why ain't this happening, or the affection ain't there, or the intimacy ain't there? Why?
Because there's a reason for everything.
And you can't always, ladies, you can't always point the finger at a man. Let me take this call. Caller from the 678. State your name, where you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. What's up?
What's going on, man? It's the artist calling from Lawrenceville.
Shout out to the artist.
Peace. What's up?
The artist from Lawrenceville. What's up?
You guys, I'm listening to you guys on YouTube, and you're basically absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? I know this is a very small thing, but that movie, Bronx Tale, when guy was telling him about the, opening the door.
Yes, sir.
After you open the door for the woman, that will basically let you know what kind of woman that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know that you want, some women to call, and Tammy Walker called, and she was right on point with her view. But I would really love to hear from other women. I really would like to hear what these other women have to say, and who will actually come out and admit all of this. Because this show, like right now, like I'm in here washing dishes, but I keep finding myself pausing because I'm sitting up here like I'm listening so hard that I'm like, okay, all right, I'm waiting for the phone to ring, someone else call in.
Right.
I'm like, you got my attention fully on this one, because I know one of the 7 topics, one of the 7 reasons why women, do what they do, and I'm just waiting to hear it. I don't know if it's going to be number 1, but I just got to say this. You guys are doing a great job. I love this topic today, and I'm all ears, so please keep it going. Women, please call in. I want to hear this. Okay?
No doubt.
So thank you, guys. I'm going to let you get back to it.
No doubt.
Appreciate you calling in, man.
Bro. All right.
Too funny.
No doubt. Wow,
let's be transparent, ladies. Let's be transparent.
Yeah, let's get it popping. So again, if you just joining us, we're talking about 7 things women do that destroy a relationship.
Yeah.
All right, so we went through 1 and 2.
Can help you not destroy relationships.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Hopefully, man. See, I respect any lady that's listening to this and thinking of ways they can improve their relationship.
Yes.
Kudos to you. Let me clap it up for you.
Definitely.
Because you care about your situation. You care about your relationship. And it just shows you give a damn. But any woman listening to this is just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm good. I know I'm doing everything right. I'm not to blame for anything. Then, hey, Godspeed.
Yeah. Good luck
to
you.
Good luck to you. Peace and blessings. All right. Now, moving on. Number 3. Having unreasonable expectations. Wow. Having unreasonable expectations. Expecting the partner to do things that are currently beyond his capacity is the bane of every marriage. Putting pressure on him for things that you yourself know might not be reasonable for him to commit to is a smart way to erode your relationship slowly and steadily. All right. Say, if you want to buy a bigger house or start a family, but your husband is not in a financial or mental state to commit such a change, well, instead of criticizing him, try to understand his point of view. Having unreasonable expectations. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. I've seen that a lot of times in relationships.
Yeah,
right?
I was about to say that too.
And I've seen. Okay, so this one couple was always hanging around this couple that's always got new things. New car, brand new this, brand new that, whatever. Every week they flying away somewhere, they doing stuff, whatever like that. The other couple, living in an apartment, whatever, trying to make ends meet, but, you know, doing what they got to do. You know, taking care of their kid, whole nine, bills getting paid, food still on the table. Yeah, I'm saying Tanya and Mike always be going on a trip. Always be going back and forth to Vegas here, New Orleans here. We don't do none of that. Like, I want to do that too. You know, so by such and such, I need a vacation. You need to make it happen. Or, hey, we've been driving the same car for 3 years now, 5 years now, whatever like that. Tanya and such got a new car and blah, 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 and they doing this and whatever like that. Got a new car and this. Okay, I'll try to get this new car. You know, blah, 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 whatever. And a lot of times, oh, hey, I need you to start doing more of this around the house, whatever. Meanwhile, she got her feet up.
Love it, hip hopping it up.
Right?
Black ink
eating bonbons like Peggy Bundy, whatever. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do that. You always want things done that you are not willing to do yourself. I say this over and over again. I love number 3. Your expectations is all over the place, right? But you know you're not even willing to bring certain things to the table.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, stop. First of all, people need to stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Because, one, you don't know what actually goes on in the Jones house. You know, it may all look rosy over there and this, that, and third. But you don't know if they're struggling to do what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And if you're in a comfortable position, why put this, like, don't envy. I always say, I don't ever envy anything that anyone else has. I might look at something like, wow, that's nice. That would be nice to have. And that's okay. It's all right to have goals. And if you see somebody has something or they do something that you like, it's okay to say that that's nice and it would be nice to do. But to think that that is the priority is not. If it's not in your means, then it's not in your means. It's something that you can plan. It's something that you can plan and you can even save for. But don't set expectations for somebody that you know that they can't meet, that is going to be a fail. Because it's not only going to be a fail for them, it's going to be a fail for you.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Loving y'all comments. Akisa said, well, go move in with Tanya and them.
Wow.
No doubt. Tammy Walker said, people expect things from you that they can't even deliver themselves. Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Althea Rock on the check-in. Yeah, no, it's true indeed. Dee said a lot of the women on here have learned some things and can honestly say we have made many changes, and that's real talk.
That's what it's about.
Exactly. Dee also said a marriage is all about learning. Maybe these things need to be need to be discussed. Most women are talkers and will tell you when something is wrong. Most of them, some of them ain't. Instead of walking away and not handling it, why don't you sit her down and have a discussion? True indeed. True indeed.
I'll tell you what's crazy. I just got to tell a little story about myself personally. When I was with my ex, I remember one time we was having a conversation. You know, the two of us, we've always been movers and shakers and then doing stuff. And, so she's like, well, when you just going to become rich so I ain't got to work no more, so I can just sit home. I ain't got to work no more. And I looked at her like, what did you just say? What did you just say to me? When am I going to become rich so that you don't have to work anymore? So basically you try to, so not that I felt the pressure because I was like, you must have lost your damn mind. You must be crazy if you're thinking that I'm going to go out, break my, I'm going to become rich just so that you don't have to work no more. We're not going to become rich together. You know what I'm saying? Work together as the team that we were supposed to be. But she really said that to me. She's like, when are you going to become rich so I don't have to work no more? Now, if that's not setting expectations, I don't know what is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, We got to get rich.
Yeah, we got to get exactly.
We got to get rich. So we don't have to work.
So we
no more.
don't have to work no more.
See the difference in that?
Yeah, that's a big difference.
That would have made you feel a lot more comfortable.
We probably could even had a conversation about it after that. Instead of me walk away like you must have lost your damn mind.
Yeah, and shout out to any couple that that are older or whatever like that, and y'all don't have kids. Y'all should have it good.
Yeah.
As far as
it's a lot easier.
The togetherness needs to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you another problem, Pete. And ladies, don't get mad. I'm not saying this the wrong way.
No, she wasn't joking, did he?
But a lot of times, y'all don't know how to let your man lead. I'm sorry. Jesus. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't be mad. Don't call and curse me out. I'm sorry. But a lot of times y'all don't know how to just let your man lead. And put him in that seat.
Too independent and strong.
And put him in that seat. You want to run this. You want to run that. You want to run this. You want to run that. Everybody has a lane in the relationship.
Yes.
It is what it is. It's not about no sexism thing or whatever like that, the man, no macho thing, but everybody has a lane in the relationship.
Yes. But I will say this. If you are the man in your relationship, you're in the wrong relationship. I'll say that.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I will say that.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. It's like, come on. Let your man have them pants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's all. Let him wear the boxes and you wear the panties.
Yes.
That's it. Told you, we like soft. We like soft and pink.
Yes,
we
sir.
do.
Yes, sir.
We don't want it to be hard and blue like us.
No, sir.
Right? Exactly, man. It's just
soft and pink it is.
I'm not saying it like in a negative, messed up way, but you gotta learn how to let your man lead.
Yes, sir.
Tammy Walk said, as a couple, you should be growing spiritually, emotionally, and financially together.
Facts.
Okay. DT
Together.
said God run the relationship, and the relationship will get checked. You got to add. You need to put God.
You got to
in the
put God.
relationship. Carla said guilty.
Wow. No, stop it.
And Akisha
Change.
said bazinga. Didi said I ain't mad, Norm. I've learned that, and I agree with you. Okay, I thought y'all was gonna be mad throwing shots. Like why?
But
why
you know what?
say that?
No, this is. I gotta say, our listeners, our viewers, I gotta give it to them because they actually soak the stuff in that we talk about, and they actually learn and grow from it, and that's the blessing to me of us doing this. That we reach people and it actually affect people's lives.
And we do actually touch a lot of people. I realize that too.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm cautious about our content. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and things we discuss, whatever like that, because there's a lot of no disrespect to anybody else that's doing what we do as far as this online thing, and
there's a lot of crap out there.
But there's a lot of garbage. There's a lot of garbage out there.
Yeah.
Every day the show can't be about different sexual positions. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
what's going on with Kim K and sexual positions or whatever. Every show can't be about that.
No.
All right. So if you're just joining us, we are talking about 7 things women do that destroy a relationship. P, what number are we on? 3 or 4?
We're going up or down? Okay, we're on 4 then. Yeah, we're on 4.
We're on 4?
Yeah.
All right. So number 4 is not nourishing your bond. Not nourishing your bond. So remember, we're talking about things women do that can destroy a relationship. Let's read not nourishing your bond. You are aware of how important it is to connect with your spouse on a daily basis, but it is easy to forget when there are kids, career, and chores to manage. Keep in mind, physical and emotional shutdown often leads to a big lack of intimacy.
Right.
Physical and emotional shutdown often leads to a big lack of intimacy. Y'all hear that? All right. Withholding affection from your partner can cause a major disconnect that will be hard to bridge.
Yeah, man.
Withholding affection from your partner can cause a major disconnect that will be hard to bridge. Let's deal with this because, again, when you say physical and emotional shutdown, often leads to a big lack of intimacy. So, again, that's number 4, not nourishing your bond. You have to nourish your bond.
Yeah, that one's probably the biggest hitter right now
Yeah.
from everything that we touch, because that encompasses the whole relationship, and like there's always going to be ebbs and flows in every relationship, but at the end of the day, you have to always remember that you love the person on the other side,
and that's important.
That's what's important.
That's
at the
very
end
important.
of the day.
Yes,
is that you love the person on the other side no matter what you're going through, and that you still have to be affectionate. You have to be there.
No matter what you're going through.
No matter what you're going through. You can't dial out this week or this day because this, that, and the third. Like, you should always you got to have that. But that bond is what will keep you and get you through whatever it is that you're going through.
If you come from a household, all of us, some of us from single family, some of us two-parent household, some of us from a loving household, some of us from a not-so-loving household, all right? So I come from a household to where when we throw around this term ride or die a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We do that in our community, and we throw around this term a lot. Ride or die. That's ride or die. I grew up in a real ride or die situation where sometimes they didn't have it, sometimes they did, sometimes we had to make do with what we had. Every day wasn't great or whatever, but they still held it down together. My father be out there in the backyard working, with pushing the wheelbarrow or whatever. My mother behind him with the rake.
That's real. You're right.
You feel
That's
me?
real back. You're right.
Ride
real.
or die.
Yeah.
Ride or die.
It's different.
Something fall from the roof. Pops up there trying to nail it in. Mom's holding the ladder, passing them the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And I say all this to say that it's important in a relationship to do things as a unit together, to take on projects together. It's important. Just like at your job, you got team building.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're going to have a team building meeting and blah, 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 blah. And remember the old thing when somebody falls back?
Yeah.
And you got to catch them and whatever like that? You got to implement stuff like that, too, in your relationship.
Yeah.
You got to nourish that relationship, man. There's things to make it grow. It's just like anything else.
Yeah.
Vegetables, plants, whatever. You got to nourish them to make it grow. So why do you don't think you have to do that with your relationship?
Wow. Clap that up.
Real talk, man. We having real talk today.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tim Beverly. In between clients, we must learn about each other to improve our purposes for each other. True indeed. Keisha said, government already shutting down my checks. I need my intimacy. No doubt. Say it with me. Intimacy.
This is crazy.
Dee Dee Graham said, agree. Nourish the bond mentally, physically, and spiritually. Yeah. And Phyllis said, roger that. Keisha said, biggest pet peeve. Dee Dee said, yes, you are king. You are king. You are head of the household. I follow your lead and pick up when you need me to as well as I play my position daily. No doubt. It's just, my thing is, it's respect.
Yes.
But and listen, real quick, and then go ahead, Pete. But unless unless it's LGBTQ, shout out to that community and everything.
Yeah.
If you're in a heterosexual relationship, you can't have two men in the relationship.
No, don't work. Yep.
You just can't. That just doesn't work.
Nope.
In a heterosexual relationship, that don't work. You know what I'm saying? And you can't have two women in that type of relationship either.
Exactly.
So my whole thing is, again, there are different roles for each person to play. Point blank.
Yeah.
We're gonna take this call. Caller from the 908. State your name where you're calling from. You on the official Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show.
Hey, family.
Hey.
How are you?
Who we talking to?
All right, it's Alicia.
Alicia
I
Mitchell.
just want to say you guys are awesome, but intimacy reminded me of what a bishop said. We all know the bishop, so I'm not going to call his name. But intimacy to me is not just a physical thing inside your bedroom.
Yes.
It also means when he comes home, just to look at him, give him a smile, not a frown.
Exactly.
When he has had a hard day, walk up to him, give him a hug. Hear his tone of body. Watch the body language. If he is speaking of he was cold at his building, or or he has a headache, bring him his water, his favorite tea, coffee, or beer, or maybe he just needs silence.
Ooh,
and then he might be prepared to open up to you. That's intimacy. Intimacy may not mean you are giving the flowers. Send him some flowers. Intimacy may be you walking by and surprising him with his favorite lunch. Into me, see into me, see into each other.
Wow.
And that's all I got to say.
I like that. That was
love you guys.
Love you too.
Woo, that
Love
was
you too.
deep, man. She hit on so many points again.
Woo.
And it's just for the record, like you said, intimacy starts way before you get anywhere close to the bedroom.
Yes.
Intimacy should be going on between a couple all day long. Like you said, the looks, the little gentle kisses, holding hands, just nice gestures. Like you said, get a drink. All that is intimacy, and all that helps to build up to when you do get to the bedroom.
Absolutely.
It should just be like,
absolutely. It's the build up.
It's the build up.
It's the emotional foreplay.
Yes, exactly.
It's the emotional foreplay, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in.
Wow.
What number are we on now?
5, I think. Go back. That was number. It might be number 6.
Yeah, we on 5.
Social number 5.
We on 5.
Yeah.
All right. So don't forget, we about to go on to number 5. But real quick, it's going down February 10th.
Yes.
We're at the Zulu Bar, 437 Main Street, West Orange, New Jersey. The beautiful Zulu Bar. It's our official Aquarium Birthday Bash Day Party. Yes, it's my birthday.
Yes,
I will be celebrating my birthday as well. It's a grown, sexy affair, so definitely come on out, man. It's Sunday, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Live DJs. I was about to say live food.
I hope not. No live food.
Live DJs, awesome food, drink specials. It's only $10 to get in. It's grown, sexy. We're gonna really throw it back with the music, man. I'm rocking the 1s and 2s for. I'm doing a set. DJ Okie E, my DJs from the squad, is going to come up there and do what they do. It's going to be an awesome time at the Zulu Bar, February 10th, people. The Aquarium Birthday Bash Day Party is going down. And also, it's the official Who Owns the Mic, too. So anybody want to get up there and touch that open mic, comedians, singers, spoken word artists, come on up there and do your thing, man. We're going to have a lot of fun. Going to be epic. Live performances as well.
Yes.
Never know who may pop up, be in the building. All right. And it's going down. All right. February 10th. Write it on your calendar. 4 to 9 p.m. Day party. A grown, sexy affair at the Zulu Bar, 437 Main Street, West Orange, New Jersey. It's my birthday. All right. We're going to eat some cake. We're going to have some fun. We're going to drink some drinks. And we're going to dance our butt off and just have a good time. All right.
Yes.
So come on out and rock out with the clan. The family, because I ain't saying clan no more.
Yeah, the family.
See, clan used to mean something different. Yeah. Though, man. You can't even say that no more. Nah. Come out and rock out with the fam. All right.
There you go.
So y'all ready for
number 5.
Number 5, man. And again, if you're just joining us, we are talking about 7 things women do that destroy a relationship. 7 things women do that destroy a relationship. And here is number 5. Putting others before him.
Woo! Wow.
Woo! The Soul Train. All right. Putting others before him. Okay. After marriage, you have a new family to look after as well. Hear me? After marriage, you have a new family to look after as well. While you need not break all your ties with your own family and friends, understand that these new relationships are important as well. If you are always putting your family or friends before him or his family, he might not like it. That's important. Stop putting other people before your significant other. All right. Once you become married,
and cleave. Exactly.
Yes, leave and cleave. You become as one. You become as one. All right. That is the most important tier.
Exactly.
And the most important person, all right, in your situation. Okay? God first.
Exactly.
Wife, husband, second.
Mm-hmm.
Kids.
Mm-hmm. And everybody else after that.
Everybody else after that. All right. A lot of times we forget to prioritize correctly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it causes problems.
Yes, it does.
Real talk. Demetria said you can have 2 men in a hetero relationship and 2 women. Yeah, only in your world, Demetria. Demetria, only in your world.
That's why she laughing.
We ain't talking about that. No doubt. Too funny. Let's read Dee Dee's comment. Dee Dee said, I don't know any women that put others before their man.
She said what?
Phyllis said, Norman Smooth P, y'all got me hollering. Love it. Let's see. DT said, if you love God, then the intimacy shouldn't be a problem for you to give your loved one. No doubt. Shout out to Akisa. She said, laugh my ass off. Live food. I forgot I had something to do that.
Like, am I eating or am I being eaten? Like, what's going on?
Nah, y'all know what I meant. Okay, so we going on to
number 6.
Number 6, people, is giving the silent treatment. Giving the silent treatment. Wow, this is deep. So, do you always keep your feelings pent up and wait for him to figure out what it is wrong? Well, that is what is actually wrong. He's not an expert who will figure out things on his own based on your expressions and mood. By keeping quiet or closing communication, you cannot solve any problem or resolve any issue. What's more, your attitude might throw him further away from the issue and the relationship. Your attitude might throw him further away from the issue and the relationship. Adjust your attitude, women. Ladies, adjust that attitude.
Man.
Y'all famous for the attitude.
But I can tell you one thing on that. The silent treatment don't mean nothing to me because I can keep silent. I'm a Capricorn. I can hold a grudge for years, but I don't want to do that in my relationship. So don't do the silent treatment.
Yeah.
It don't work.
Yeah, silent treatment,
That's just a little peace of mind for me. Like you heard what she said. We need quiet sometimes. So
yeah.
I'll take
Everybody need their quiet space.
Everybody need their quiet space.
Even within y'all space,
you
still
need quiet
space sometimes.
Exactly.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Last but not least, y'all ready? Number 7?
Number 7.
Number 7 is things women do that destroy a relationship. Here we go. Not giving him space. Not giving him space. Okay. It is a well-known fact that men truly love their space and freedom, and this is one of the main reasons why most of them turn commitment phobic. Calling him up every single hour, getting jealous unnecessarily, forcing him to cancel plans with his friends always are some common things that you might be doing out of love, but your attempts to keep your man hooked to you might actually make him run away in the opposite direction. Wow. Calling him up every single hour or minute or second, getting jealous unnecessarily, and forcing him to cancel plans with his friends always are common things that you might be doing out of love. You think you're doing it out of love, but your attempts to keep your man hooked to you might actually make him run away in the opposite direction. Yeah, everybody needs their space. I don't care. You could still be in the same house, but just require some space.
Well,
you know, you want to sit in that room, I'm sitting in this room, I'm watching the game. If you don't like the game or whatever, then, you know, it's okay for you to be in the other room.
Yeah. My biggest thing that I got from that is the whole accusing stuff. Like, I can't even, that just drives me nuts. When your man or your woman is home with you all the time and not doing anything, like, what are they doing? Or what is it that you think that they're doing? They're home. Or they're at work with you all the time. Like, I don't know. I guess because I've never been an insecure person in my life, you know, ever. That one goes over my head a little bit. But it's just frustrating sometimes in relationships when you have a person like that. It's like what do I need to do to you to prove to you that's not. First of all, if I'm doing nothing wrong, I'm not gonna try to prove it to you. I don't have to prove it to you because I'm not doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you should see that and understand. Because someone went, well, you got to fight. No, I'm not fighting. What am I fighting for? Because I'm not gonna prove to you that I'm not doing something wrong. Like, that's dumb to me. I gotta prove to you that I'm not doing something wrong.
Yeah. No doubt. If y'all get a chance, make sure y'all go check out Letters to a Queen 2. All right. It's a continued story of love by author Jude Flex Joseph Sr. All right. Make sure y'all go check that out. Great read, whatever. If you love poetry and poems and romance and all of that, go get that book. You can get it at Amazon Books. All right. And also there's the book before that. It's called Letters to a Queen. All right. So this is the part 2 to that. Just go on Amazon Books and check out the book, man. Check out the book. You know, it's always good to have a great read and increase your library. All right. You already know, especially when it comes to love. Shout out to author Jude Flex Joseph Sr. He was just recently a guest on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon show. So go check out that book. So yeah, number 7, man. That's a deep one, but everybody knows that.
Yeah,
everybody knows that. We want to thank everybody for joining us today. Wow, what an interesting show.
Man, it was a great show today.
Yeah.
And thank the callers for calling today also.
Yes. Yeah. Shout out to the callers. Shout out to everybody that left a comment and everything, man. Y'all leave some incredible comments.
Yeah.
We do not accept calls from unknown people.
Yeah. We'll let you stay unknown.
Yeah. We can't see your number, whatever. We're not going to pick the call up. So, but we appreciate you, though. Thanks for the love. Make sure y'all tune in too for Champagne Hour.
Yes.
That is 7 to 8 p.m. Our new show on the lineup, 7 to 8 p.m. It's all about the youth and everything, doing their thing and doing what they do. That's the Champagne Hour, 7 to 8 p.m. on BKS1 Radio Networks. You can catch it on all the different platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Facebook, the website, WBKS1.com, and the TuneIn app as well. All right, so we appreciate y'all. And again, February 10th, come out and have a good, grown, sexy time, all right, at the Zulu Bar. Hang out with us. The whole BKS1 Radio Squad will be in the building doing what we do. Never know who may be there, who may show up, but it's going to be an awesome time. It's a day party, Aquarium birthday bash and everything from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it's going to be off the hook, man. Also, the open mic going down as well, the Who Owns the Mic. So looking for singers, comedians, spoken word artists. Y'all want to come through and just get up there, do your thing. You even want to come through and sell your music. You got your music CDs or whatever merch you trying to get off or whatever. Like, just let us know. And it's just going to be awesome, man. But it's definitely grown and sexy. I'll be on the 1s and 2s for an hour doing a set, and then I'm going to enjoy my birthday. And then shout out to DJ Okie E and everybody coming through, rocking out on 1s and 2s. We appreciate you all. And again, you know what we say about the show. The show is never about us.
Nope. It's always about you. Because
what?
You are the next best kept secret.
Peace and blessings. And again, I got to say this to y'all. I love y'all, and there ain't a damn thing y'all can do about it. All right? That's it. Ain't a damn thing you can do about it. I love y'all, man. See y'all tomorrow. I gotta go see my mama.